Starting in 2010, Carrie the Negg Fairy has hosted the Festival of Neggs in Neopia annually each spring. Most people just call it the Negg Festival for simplicity, though. This is the third Negg Festival, coinciding with the Void Within plotline, so I'll expect to see some tie-ins soon. Carrie typically spends her time in the Negg shop in the ice caves of Terror Mountain, but treks down to Fairyland to hold the festival as a nice spring break. The Negg Festival is essentially an Easter egg hunt over all of Neopia, the world of Neopets, but obviously without the religious aspect. Each day, a Negg is hidden in a random location somewhere in Neopia, and you have to solve a riddle to find it. When you do, you're given a festival-specific prize. The prize pool changes every year, and there are many valuable prizes, so it's definitely worth it to participate. New in 2025 is both an additional daily and final prize for Neopets premium subscribers, continuing a very fun pattern from the Advent calendar and Neopias this year that began this feature. You have to be a premium member at the time when you collect the Negg to get the premium specific prize, but if you're not already a member when you click it, you'll get a pop-up asking if you want to subscribe. If you collect every day's Negg on time, you'll be rewarded with an additional final prize limited to premium subscribers after the Negg Festival ends, which I'll touch on a little bit more in a minute. The Negg Festival's release notes also confirm that there will be an avatar awarded this year for people who participate. The Negg Festival this year runs from April 10 to April 19, with final prizes being awarded on April 20. Finding the Negg every day will reward you with an extra prize on the 20th. And if you're a Neopets premium member, you'll receive an additional final prize for collecting all the Neggs on time, and participating grants you the Festival of Neggs avatar and website theme. You begin the Negg Festival by speaking with Carrie the Negg Fairy. In your Neopets homepage, there's a circle in the top right corner with Carrie's face. It's grayed out right now because she's currently gray due to Void Within plotline. Click that and you'll be taken to the Negg Festival homepage. You can also access the homepages for the Negg Festival and Dip and Dye by using the drop-down menu when you click the Explore tab at the top of the new converted Neopets pages. After you complete the introduction, you'll talk to Carrie again to receive your first riddle. You'll speak with her every day to collect that day's riddle. Upon receiving the riddle, you'll use the clues to figure out which shop that day's Negg is hidden in. Some of the riddles could lead you to multiple locations, so you may need to check more than one shop to find the Negg. Once you do, you'll see a message from Carrie letting you pick one of the 3 Neggs, and they're just randomly selected, that you want that day's prize from. Each Negg has 3 prize items and 3 premium prize items. You'll receive those prizes randomly, but the premium prize items won't repeat until you've received all 3 from that Negg. You have to return to the Negg Festival homepage each day to collect that day's riddle and see the relevant plot points. If you return to the page after collecting that day's Negg, you'll see a progress tracker. It no longer shows the Negg outline and instead shows you the image of the Negg you selected and a check mark to indicate that you've already found that day's Negg. On April 19, after collecting the final Negg, return to the Negg Festival homepage to access the final dialogue of the event. There's typically a plotline reveal at the close of an event. It appears that there's going to be some problem solving in this year's Negg Festival plot. Today is the first day to collect a Negg, and once you do, a pop-up message says, "Don't bother looking for the Neggs where the other shopkeepers helped you hide them. I have them now. More info to come soon, smiley face." And I don't know why, I find the smiley face edition just hilarious. It sounds like someone stole all of the hidden Neggs and will be using the festival to find out who. Presumably though, this will have a connection to the larger Void Within plotline that's been at play since 2023. Besides the daily prizes, your final prize on April 20 is dependent on your level of participation. If you participate in the festival, you receive the Festival of Neggs avatar and site theme. If you found some Neggs, you receive those items plus a low tier prize. If you found all the Neggs but not on time, you receive all of those items plus a medium tier prize and 5 themed Neggs. Do I say Negg weird? Is that the Midwestern in me? I think I say Negg weird. If you found all the Neggs on time, meaning you found them on the day they were available, you receive all of that and a high tier prize. But if you're a premium member, you'll also receive a low, medium, and and or high tier premium exclusive item depending on which level of participation you met. A newer feature of the Negg Festival is the dip and dye area run by Naya, the fountain fairy, at the Healing Springs. This was originally introduced in 2021, then brought back last year. This part of the festival requires spending real money via Neocash. After spending your real money on Neocash, you use that as the Neopets in-game currency to buy Negg dyeing kits, either from the Neocash mall or directly in the dip and dye page. What happens next seems to confuse a lot of people online, so please let me know if this explanation helps or not so I can phrase it better for y'all. There are a few options you can take. If you buy Negg dyeing kits, they have to be used in this year's Negg Festival. The last day to use them for dip and dye will be May 10 this year. The kits won't carry over until next year, and since you spent real money on it, it's imperative that you use the kits as much as you can to make sure you didn't waste any money. You can buy a kit for a single Negg item, one for each of the type of Neggs, or a bundle to collect each item from all of the Neggs. If you want items from each of the Neggs, it's economically advantageous to just buy the bundle at 1500 Neocash, which would be about $20 US. Plus you get additional rewards for buying Neocash, but that's a topic for another video. This year, the themes for the Negg dyeing kits are Cherry Bomb, Gamer Over Easy, and It's That Me Neggspresso, which I'm absolutely loving the Sabrina Carpenter homage. Each Negg theme will provide you with Neocash items that fall into that theme, similar to buying a themed bundle pack from the Neocash mall. The single Negg dyeing kit lets you click which Negg you want a prize from and select any item from its prize pool. Once you select the Negg, you'll be given a screen that shows the Negg's prizes one at a time. If you reject the prize that shows, you'll be taken to the next prize available to choose from. The caveat with the single Negg dyeing kit is that you're not eligible for any bonuses if you use it. Once you buy the kit you want, it will be placed into your Neocash inventory. Click the kit you want to use first and choose the option in the drop-down menu to activate it. The first Negg dyeing kit can be activated on April 10, the second on April 14, and the third on April 18. After it's activated, return to the dip and dye page, click the Negg matching the kit you just activated, and you'll receive the first prize. The Negg outline will change to show the icon for the Negg once you activate it. Similar to the Negg Festival's homepage, you'll return to the dip and dye page every day to click the Negg and collect that day's prize. If you miss a day, you can click the Negg multiple times to collect the items you missed. The item you collect from the Negg will appear in your Neocash inventory for you to use. There are 5 prizes in each Negg. After collecting all 5 prizes from a Negg, you'll receive a bonus item. If you collect all items from all 3 of the Neggs, you'll be given an ultra prize. I hope this explanation helps. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know, and I'll try to rephrase it in a better way. I know that some of this is confusing to some people, especially because dip and dye is a relatively newer feature in Neopets. Thanks for watching. Have a great time zone.